What's up, guys? It's your girl Kizzy, aka Enlightened Intuitive, and I am back here with a collective energy update. So, right now, the collective is definitely going through change, right? Change is a very um, prevalent, thank you, Spirit, subject of the times right now. Now, you may be experiencing changes like slow and then it just speeds up, fast and then it just slows down, or really, it may be happening slow, but like also fast. And if you understand what I'm saying, then you understand what I'm saying. But that is basically where the collective is at right now. We are experiencing change. We are experiencing changes, right? Things are switching around. And we're really at a place of recognizing, like, okay, I thought my life was going to go this way. I thought it was going to be like this. I thought I was going to do this. I thought this was supposed to be this. And you're realizing that plan is not really what's actually happening. What you wanted, what you thought you wanted, what you thought was actually is no longer, right? And you're sort of being asked to pick a path, right? Where do you want to go? How do you want to go? Where do you want to be? It's really a time too of leaning into trust, right? Trusting the process, trusting the path, even though it is a path that you don't have any idea what is even on it, right? Trusting the unknown, opening up to that, because we are very much, right, stepping into these unknown paths and these unknown spaces and places. Creating these new connections, doing new things, right? Taking new directions in life, looking into different things that we want to experiment with, that we want to explore. And I think, that's another key of change. It's important to allow yourself to explore the things that interest you at this time, the things that catch your eye, and you're like, I never thought of, oh, but I thought of, oh, but that looks cool. Oh, but da da da. Like, whatever it is that you really want to get into, now is really a good time to go ahead and let yourself do that, right? Give yourself space to figure out what it is that you want, and also know that you don't have to have it all together, because I don't have it all together, right? I'm living day by day. I'm making my way. And that's the unknown, right? As you walk the path, it will unfold. Even if you may not know, hey, this is going to be like this XYZ, that's okay, because as you walk it, it will appear. And that's why it's important to trust the process. Right now, you may also be getting in new connections, but find yourself being triggered by past experiences in some way. And that's normal, right? Work through that. And the energy of the person that you're in connection with, you'll be able to tell whether or not the person's for you or not, whether the person is like somebody from your past or not. And it'll really give you time to reflect on that and grow from that, and also heal those wounds that are coming up from your past connections and these new current connections. Know that just because you are being triggered, right? You are being sort of activated in these new connections, that doesn't mean they're not for you. It just means you still have some healing to do from past connections, right? You still have some letting go to do. And so now it's also really that time of transformation and alchemizing and letting yourself feel those things and sort of rewrite the stories, right? Around those connections, around what the experience, the ending, the situations meant for you, what they gave to you. Because it's in rewriting those stories, right, and understanding the deeper meanings and things behind them, that we're able to move forward and move onward. I think it's also important to let yourself move on, right? Let yourself release your past and continue to release it. Allow yourself to move into these new spaces and places and connections free of that, right? Um, don't try to carry it. Don't try to cling to it right now. Don't try to overanalyze it, right? Take it for what it is. Be open to seeing beyond the veil and seeing it for what it is. And allow yourself to move on. Because at this time, there are definitely old versions of us popping up, right? As one last, hey, like, I'm here. I still need this. I still need that. Reassure me this. Show me love here, right? They're still needing that love, but we are at the same time releasing these old versions of us, releasing who we used to be, releasing who we thought we had to be, releasing the path that we thought we were going to be on, had to be on, or meant to be on. Because again, now you're seeing, wait a minute, that was never actually my path, huh? That was never, right? It's sort of like that reality check. And, the universe is going to give that to you, right? Whether you want it or not, change is here. And like I've said before, the wave is coming. You can either let it hit you and you be unaware, or you can prepare, right? You can decide what you want to do and make your move. Really, it's up to you. And so, you know, recognize that through these changes, you are in control of you, right? You can't control how things are going to go. You can't control the pace, right? I mean, you can do what you're going to do, right? And you can move fast if that's what pace you're on. But at the same time, everything's going to happen as it's going to happen. And it may not happen as you think it's going to happen, but it will happen. Set those intentions, figure out what you want, know what it is you don't want, understand where you're coming from, understand where you're coming from, understand where you want to go. And that's already a starting place, right? But we're really embarking on new journeys, right? We're really letting ourselves open up and do different things and express and be and live our lives for ourselves. And if you're not doing that, well, maybe consider, hey, like what's happening, right? This is a time to really think about those things and analyze. Am I where I want to be? Am I on the right path? The right path, right? Whatever that may look like for you. Do I feel like I'm enjoying my life here? Do I feel like what are you feeling? How are you feeling about things in your life right now? Now is the time to make those changes. Now is the time to take the steps. Now is the time to make the effort, right? Take action. Not from a place of scarcity and fear, like, oh, I have to do this. No, but from a place of, you know what? I actually don't want this anymore and I want this. You know what? Actually, I want this and I don't want that type energy, right? Don't rush into anything, right? Know that it's okay to be on your own timeline, right? Your own pace. But at the same time, again, things are changing. The wave is coming. So what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get out some oracle cards, and then I'll go ahead and end this message. Okay, Spirit, to me and through me, collective of YouTube, what do we need to hear regarding this message about change, release, new beginnings? Right, change, release, new beginnings, these endings. What do we need to hear from the oracle deck? If you didn't hear, that's what I was saying. So let's go ahead and see. All right, so the first card out we have is Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor. See the light by staying grounded. And my camera cut off, guys, so if it looks different, that's why. But what I'm getting from this Star Keeper card is to get grounded, right? A lot of changes, a lot of things are changing, a lot of things are taking place, whether it's internally, right, or externally. And it's important to remind yourself to stay grounded, right? Remind yourself to be patient. And basically, what it means by grounded, if you're not aware of what it means to be grounded or get grounded, it basically just means to recenter yourself, right? Find that peace within you. Make sure you're not too up in the clouds, you're not too feeling too out of body, right? Get into your body. And you can do this by meditating, right? You can do this by yoga. You can do this by stretching. You can do this by breath work. You can do this by going for a walk. You can do this by exercising. Whatever it is for you, if it's not meditating the usual way, right? The most known way, which I feel like is sitting down in silence. Find another way of meditation for you, whether it's drawing, whether it's crossword puzzles, right? Stay grounded in your own energy and in the present as best as you can, because that's easier said than done, right? Then we have I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. And I feel like this is really speaking to forgiving yourself, but also forgiving others. And really just releasing the need to be right, releasing the need to fight against what is, releasing the need to Fight against people, right? Take things as they are, understand them for what they are. And if you need to say sorry to somebody, if you need to talk to somebody, if you need to release something with someone, go ahead and do that. Right now, this doesn't mean Margaret, this doesn't mean you're going to get the reaction or response you want, right? But if it's something you feel you need to do to release defensiveness, to release any pent up energy, go ahead and do that. I think I said that in my last channeled video as well, channeled message video. But yeah, I'm really just getting like, recognize the root of things and handle them at the root, right? Change the root of those stories, change the narratives that you are replaying. Forgive yourself, forgive others, right? Work to just let go. I mean, look at this picture, right? We have what looks like two people, an underground like root tree where they're like seeing each other under the ground in the root, at the root, and then on top they're like, okay, I surrender. It's that sort of energy, right? And that can be you and that can be you and somebody else. But it's about really understanding the deeper meaning of things and like at the root how you are similar, right? How we are all one, right? You may not be like this person, but if you look hard enough, right, and not necessarily hard enough, but if you're willing to look, right, and open your mind up, you're able to see that, wait a minute, we're actually the same, right? We may not handle things the exact same, but you have anger, so do I. You make mistakes, so do I. You're not perfect, I'm not either, right? You felt you're not worthy, so you've acted out of this. I've also felt not worthy, and I've also acted in certain ways. And so it's about really finding that understanding and surrendering to that. And then last, I love this card. We have Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Exactly what I've been saying. We're definitely in a period of learning, right? Of releasing, of endings, of new beginnings, of understanding, right? Of realizing. And it's through these connections, it's through these changes in your life that you are able to grow, right? You are able to learn, you are able to expand. And also, it's through these past connections and these current connections coming up again, right? Whether it's in the mind or in the physical or both, where you're able to see your growth, right? Reflect on your growth, and you're able to also take the lessons, right? Extract the lessons, right? Dissect the lessons and extract the wisdom, right? Dissect the lessons and extract the wisdom. And so it's really, Earth is a school, like I've said in one of my other videos. And we're really here to learn. We're really here to evolve. And so right now, it's really just asking of you your life to evolve, right? Let yourself change. Let things end. Let things begin. Don't really cling on to things. Let things go. Refresh, right? Rejuvenate, reinvent yourself, right? And allow yourself to be reinvented and sort of start on this new path, whatever that is for you, whatever that looks like for you. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, but that is the collective energy at this time. If that resonated you, if that resonated with you, please go ahead and like, share, subscribe. I do appreciate it, but I will go ahead and see you in the next video. Peace.